The impact that Beats had in the music culture is undeniable. Probably one of the most recognizable audio brand in the world. And was sold as fashion accessories, neither it sounds good or not. As you probably know, Beats was established in 2006 by Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. They was able to build an empire thanks also to many athletes and celebrities. Was sold in 2014 to Apple for $3 billion. Wow. And under Apple umbrella, we saw in 2016 the Solo 3 wireless. Then in 2017, Beats released the Studio 3 line for $350, and in 2019 the Solo Pro, which used the Apple H1 chip. So they didn't upgrade their overhead headphones for 4 or 5 years. And we noted in last year's competitors didn't stand by and watch. So it will the new Studio Pro outperform the Sennheiser Momentum 4 and the Bowers Wilkins Px7 S2? Well, keep watching to know more about it. In this review I'm going to give a score 1 to 10 for every of these points, and in the end my overall score. Please take in consideration that all these points are pretty subjective, so it may be that for me, for example, sound quality, it has a priority compared to ANC, for example, and this it will for sure bias the overall end score. So you have my feedback, but in the end, the overall score, you have to do it by yourself. So let's do it. Let's start with the portability, and in wireless headphones, portability is for sure something really important. And here I have to say that Beats done the things right compared to other manufacturers. The case is really small and fit really good in my camera bag without any trouble, where other brands struggle a little bit. And this for sure thanks also to a fold designs that we are going to speak about it just in a moment later. Momentum 4 is fine, slightly bigger, and Bowers Wilkins slightly bigger than Momentum 4, but we are there, right? So Beats, well done. Take in consideration that it's not a hard case like the Momentum and the Bowers Wilkins, but it's fine. Moving to accessories, all three are coming with all what you need, like USB-C charging or audio cable. And only the Momentum 4 is coming with this airplane adapter, something that I was using in 90s, but it's there, why not? I really like the magnet space for the Bowers Wilkins Px7. What we have here, you don't need this. So for portability I give 9 to 10 to the Beats Studio Pro, 7 to 10 for the Px7 S2 and 8 for the Momentum Wireless 4. And now let's move to construction quality. Let's start with the Momentum 4. The build quality of the Momentum 4, it's look really good. Plastic materials in this retail price, but look very nice. I have it since 1 year and I have to say that it still look pretty like new. And the plastic is slightly fingerprinting, but not like the Studio Pro. Designs is really clean and minimalist, just a small Sennheiser logo on left and right earbands, and it's fit really slim fit on my head, something that I really like. And for me here, the Momentum 4 is going to have a score of 8 to 10. Compared to the Studio Pro, and the Bowers Wilkins is available in just 2 finishes, one dark and one cream beige, I don't know. By the way, just 2. Where the Bowers Wilkins is available in beautiful 3 finishes and the Studio Pro in 4. Bowers Wilkins Px7 look really beautiful. For sure, a slightly more fancy and not minimalist compared to the Studio Pro and the Momentum 4, but I really like it. Headband has a wide flexibility, pads look like solid leather, and the touch look really good and premium. Gimbal is really smooth. I like the fabric finish on the headbands like the Sennheiser, but here we'll find it also on the ear cups. That is also coming with this beautiful metal finish with the Bowers Wilkins logo. Wow, just very beautiful. It looks really premium and for me is a 8.5 to 10. The fit on your head is slightly bigger compared to the Sennheiser and the Studio Pro. So for sure you will get noticed when you are walking on the street or during your workout, right? But this will affect also a little bit the stability, as we will see later. So fall designs is always look a little bit scaring, right? But I have to say that the Beats Studio Pro look really solid, but I cannot guarantee that in a couple of years you will have some problems, for example. Only time will give to us this answer. A minimalist look similar to the previous generations that fortunately is lacking of the Beats logo on the headband. It's really elegant, its fit also slim fit. Headband is slightly wider compared to the Momentum 4 that will just moving with the size and shape of your head, but are ultra light and with a great stability. And here I'm going unfortunately to give just a 7 to 10 for this fingerprints problem. I hear the story about it that the police in Germany, they are using the Studio Pro for take the fingerprints to... I'm joking. I have to say that it's pretty annoying and hard to clean also, unfortunately. So Beats ear cups are pretty shallow and they clamp your head pretty strongly to keep it in position. I cannot keep it for long times and I need some break after 1 or 2 hours. What I like is that they are ultra light and for workout they're working really great. Ear cups doesn't get too much warm like the Momentum 4, also something really positive. So for me here is a 7 to 10 for comfort and 9 to 10 for the stability. Definitely I would like to see a slightly bigger inner diameter for the ear cups. Moving on the Px7 S2, sorry if sometimes I don't say S2, maybe I forget about it, but they clamp, they are also a little bit clampy on your head. What I like in the Px7 S2 are the cushions that are more breathable and they don't get too warm during workout. Also they handle really good the sweat. But this will affect also ANC and sound quality, but we'll see this later. The bigger size and the heavier weight will make it not really stable but not stable like the Momentum 4 and the Studio Pro. So here for me regarding stability is a 7 to 10, and if Bowers Wilkins will manage to stay under 300 grams, something that I would like to see in any wireless headphones, well, it will get a nice score of 9 to 10 regarding comfort, but for now is a 8 to 10 for me. Moving on to Momentum 4, they are light, not like the Studio Pro, but you really don't feel it on your head, and also they have a reasonable space for your ears. And headband doesn't clamp too much your head. And I really love this slim fit design, it's really so beautiful. So here for me, comfort is 9 to 10. Regarding workout, they are really stable, but they doesn't handle the sweat really good. They got a little bit warm. So for me, stability that I take also in considerations workout, something really important for me, is a 8 to 10 on the Momentum 4. A quick look to specs regarding the battery life. I didn't personally test it, but both Px7 S2 and Studio Pro are coming with a battery life that is around 30-35 hours, so really good. And an outstanding 60 hours with ANC on the Momentum 4. So 30 for the Bowers Wilkins, 40 for the Studio Pro, 60, almost double for the Momentum 4. Wow, that's insane, with ANC on. And you have also taken consideration that is mounting a bigger driver, 42mm for the Momentum 4 if I'm not wrong, and 40 for the Px7 S2 and the Studio Pro. All three offer excellent Bluetooth capability, aptX HD connectivity, and you can pair it with 2 different devices. So I am on the PC doing my editing or watching a video, is also connected with my smartphone, and I also can take the calls, right? So it's beautiful to have this multitasking operation. I tested, it's working fine. I didn't see any noticeable difference between the all three, so it's fine for me. So here regarding specs, I give it 7 to the Px7 S2, 8 to the Studio Pro, and 10 for the Momentum Wireless 4 because there is a extremely well done engineering work behind. Px7 S2 controls remind me for some reasons the Momentum 3, remember, with all these buttons that were closer together. Not many like that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right ear cups and just one on the left ear cups, but are easy to find and pretty intuitive. I wanted to give a 8, but then I test the incoming call and find the call buttons is not so much easy. It will take a couple of seconds more compared to the Studio Pro and the Momentum 4, that is something done immediately. So for me is a 7 to 10 here, and I want really to see touchscreen on headphones. We are in 2023, guys, and we still have these button things where Sony and Sennheiser are on another level. Moving on Studio Pro, buttons are better located and easier to find. Also, you don't see it, right? It's something that I really like. The only minor drawbacks is the system button, so power on off button is really small, and I wish it to see slightly bigger and maybe just a little bit outside from the ear cups. So for me here is a 8 to 10 because are better managed compared to the Px7 S2. Moving on the Momentum 4, we have a really great touch control. Of course, will require a little bit of learning periods, but after that I have to say that is working really good. It's not ultra precise like the Sony, as far I remember. Unfortunately, I don't have anymore the XM5, but it's working really great, and for me here is a 8.5 to 10. The Beat Studios Pro Smart app is really faster compared to the Momentum 4 and the Px7 S2, but also really basic. There is almost nothing. No customizations, no equalizations, no on-off sensors. Yes, they have interesting features about Find My Headphones, but that's it. Basic, basic, basic. Considering the retail price, I was expecting at least a on-off sensor or head detection sensor. Nothing, they have nothing. So here for me is a 6.5 to 10. Px7 S2 Smart app, you will have to give some authorizations, subscribes, put your emails, blah blah blah. Something really annoying, something that I don't like. Why I have to subscribe, giving my emails? I really don't want to do nothing of this stuff. Please just download the Smart app and it must be ready to go. Well, guys, what you think about it, please let me know in the comments, because if you don't do it, you will not see the headphones, so you have to do it. Really annoying. Bowers, please take it in consideration. The Smart app is not intuitive or well structured and will take a couple of seconds before to see your Px7 S2. So for me is a 7 to 10. B&W has to work on it a little bit more. And in the end, the Smart app of the Sennheiser Momentum 4, sorry, I have to laughing because it's another level compared to Studio Pro and Px7, and they improved also a lot in terms of stability and speed with last firmware upgrade. It offers features like a 5-band equalizations, custom equalizations presets, sound check features, ANC and transparency level customizations. Wow, that's insane. And I'm not finished. It's coming with these features that is called Sound Zone, killer features. So I can set, for example, for different zone like home, office, workout, a different presets of settings and sound quality. And this means that if I take my headphones with me in office, it will give me, for example, the transparency on. If I go to doing workout, it will give me more bass and noise cancelling without always have to going inside the Smart app and change the presets. It will be everything in automatic. Sennheiser, well done. For me is a 9 to 10. Actually, why didn't give it 10? Well, I don't give 10 so easily. So Px7 S2 sound quality. Here, unfortunately, we have a big issue regarding bass stability. And it could be really subjective because we know that every head is different. Moving my head left or right, I will get more bass and more emphasizations on the bottom end. Here in these positions, bass it will be really weak. Also when I wear my glasses, something also taken into considerations, bass will be not good, so it's lacking of bass consistency. Take a look of these measures that I perform. Every time that I was measuring the headphones, it was giving to me a different results in the bottom end. That's pretty insane, I never saw something like that. And I'm not finished, switching between standard mode, so passive isolations, ANC and transparency mode, it will give me different result in the bottom end bass. Take a look of these measures that I perform, with a better performance in the sound profile bass when the ANC or transparency mode was enabled. Really strange. Compared to the Studio Pro and the Momentum 4, is coming with slightly more analytical presentations, is more detailed, the resolution is slightly higher, voices are slightly more airy, and overall mid-range is clear and clean, neutral, and is coming with more accuracy compared to the other headphones. Vocal and instruments sometimes could sound tinny, and it's a sound profile that work really good with, for example, vocal jazz and classic. And yes, if you enable the ANC or transparency mode, that will give you, unfortunately, this boost in the bass, you can also enjoy EDM, R&B, reggaeton and pop music. So here for me is a 7 to 10. Moving on Studio Pro, we have a sort of, let's call it V-shape bright tonality. Bottom end is slightly emphasized and top end bright, pretty aggressive for my personal taste. I didn't find the voices engaging, instruments sometimes sound pretty congested, and is overall an annoying sound profile. Sound is subjective, and if you like it, please keep doing. But for me, a quick look to the frequency response will show you a pretty strange and abnormal tuning. I never saw something like that, with such a bright mid-range and treble compared to the bottom end. Probably I can't even define it V-shape. It's a tuning that is coming with a spicy tonality that never managed to take my attention. It's not what I was expecting from a $350 headphones. There is a huge upgrade compared to the previous generations, but for $350 I was expecting more. I'm pretty disappointed, and for me is a 5.5 to 10. But again, if you like it, please keep doing. Sound is subjective. Moving on, the Momentum 4 is balanced, is neutral and natural, with a slight roll off on the treble, and doesn't come with the resonance problem on the bottom ends like the Px7 S2. Voices are engaging, full of vibe, soundstage is wide, and first of all is stable. I already reviewed these headphones and I compared it with one of my favorite wireless headphones, the Sony Mark IV, and I'm also telling in this video why I didn't, let's say, like the Sony Mark 5, so please take a look, I will let it in description. Sound quality on the Momentum 4 for me is a beautiful 8 to 10. I was able to test the ANC in different environments like fireworks, city, ambience, so let's take a check of this comparisons test. And here is, I think, pretty obvious that the Momentum 4 is 10th floor above Studio Pro and Px7, and I don't have unfortunately the Sony, because when I compare it with the Sony Mark V, there was a huge gap between the two, with the Sony that was a beast in ANC, and unfortunately I don't have it. But I think with last firmware upgrade they really improved, because now it's working really good. So here for me, regarding noise cancelling on Momentum 4 is a 9 to 10. Moving on Studio Pro and Px7 S2, I give it to both 7 to 10 in ANC. It looks like the Studio Pro is slightly better in city ambience, but lack of bottom end bass cancelling. And Px7 S2 that is slightly better in fireworks with city ambience that becomes slightly more noisy. So yes, definitely a 7 to 10. Receiving a phone call and having a good voice and a good audio is something really important, right? Especially if you are in business and you work with headphones, so you have to sound good. So let's take a look of these comparisons recording test.
So guys, that's the first test with the Bowers and Wilkins Px7 S2 wireless headphones. I find myself in the city center. You can hear my voice, but also the environment. And now I'm recording the Sennheiser Momentum 4 microphone. Also, I'm in the city. You can hear the noise environment. Just let me know what you think about it in the comment below. And finally, as last test, the new Beats Studio Pro. Same situation, same environment with high noise floor coming from the city environment. Also here, please let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section.
So both Studio Pro and Px7, it sounds slightly robotics in my opinion. What you think about it, please let me know in the comments. I give it 6 to 10 to the Px7 S2 because yes, it sounds robotic and I didn't find the intelligibility clear. Studio Pro, the city ambience is absolutely disappeared, and here for me is a 7 to 10 because it's still robotics, right? Momentum 4, it will give you more city ambience, but for me it sounds more natural and realistic, with still a great intelligibility and voices timbre. I could recognize my voice with the Momentum 4, something that with the Studio Pro and the Px7 S2 was, I sound slightly weird. So here for me is a 8 to 10 for the Momentum 4. So guys, we have our overall final score. Are you ready for that? So let's start with the Px7 S2. It's the most beautiful designs that combine it with a great construction quality make it feel really premium, considering also the retail price. Smart app is not a priority for me. Is okay. Also ANC, it could be better, right? Same things for comfort and stability. It's coming with a big drawback regarding the sound quality, and if for you is okay listen with the ANC on or transparency on, I can really recommend the Px7 S2. Otherwise, I suggest to look in other directions. Out there are a lot of headphones, and Bowers Wilkins has definitely to fix this stability problem. Overall, ready for that? For me it could be easily a 8 to 10, but until now it will be a 7 to 10. Moving on Studio Pro, 2 step backs and 1 step forward. The higher retail price and 5 years of times between last generations and this one was making my expectations really high. Designs is a subjective, you may like it or not. I like it. But some quality unfortunately is lack of R&D or consumer feedback. But at least we are going in the right directions. Many shortcomings make it an hard selling comparing to the Momentum 4 or for example the Sony Mark 4 or Mark 5 that they are offering much more and for much less money. So at today for me is a 7.5 to 10. And in the end the Momentum 4 is a mature and versatile headphones. Battery life is insane, smart app is another level, ANC is superb, and I can hear the experience of the Sennheiser audiophile engineering behind the organic sound quality. Overall for me is a 8.5 for the Momentum 4. So guys, that was my feedback regarding the 3 wireless headphones that you can find around 300 bucks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments if you have one of them, what you think about it, what you would like to see, what you don't like. And stay tuned because more wireless headphones are coming from Med Audio. For now is everything. Hope you enjoy it. Peace. Subscribe to the channels, put a like button, and see you soon.